And Price versus Prodigy. Interesting stuff. Okay. Welcome everybody to Game 3 of this series. This is the very last game of Round 4 that is happening at all. Going to be Talisman versus Barton. 1-1. Talisman had faction selection and chose allies. He won as Axis, but he chose allies. So he's allies, and he's just going to play Soviets again, I guess. Which is weird. And Barton is actually switched to Overcommando West, which is also weird. He won as Oster, but then switched to Overcommando West. So both of them did something that doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what... I don't understand, but that's what's happening. So, Talisman Soviets up against Barton's OKW. Ooh, let's see what happens. He's throwing some wires down. No Kubel for him this game, it seems. Just going Volksgrenadiers. Probably going to be 4 Volksgrenadiers versus 4 conscripts, so it'll just be infantry play for the first several minutes. Nothing strange about that. Conscripts should win that at point-blank range. Stern Pios are moving to help.
Ready for action.
Couple squads forced to retreat. Barton seems to be pulling a little bit ahead in the manpower game. I get not really, it's pretty even. Decent map control, both taking their respective fuel points. But it looks like Talisman will have a bit of an advantage here as conscripts flood the battlefield. Keep Barton from really having any fuel income. The Stern Pios haven't been used too much in any engagements, so tough for Barton to keep up with the damage output, I guess. Forcing a retreat there, though. He's actually rotating to a more defensive map control game, taking the right half of the map.
This is what they're trained for. This is it. Back up to full force. Prepare for action. Target secure. Grenadiers ready. Octo! Ready weapons. Grenadiers, this is it. Secure the lever.
Catches them, trying to put up sandbags. Good timing there for Barton. He probably won't see that mine complete, though. And he actually manages to keep the munitions capped as well. That worked out perfectly in his favor. More conscripts set up in green cover, though. I don't know if Barton can win that. There's flamethrower as well. He's going to try and circle around this side. Prevent the flamethrower from participating in the engagement. At least not from a position in green cover. Oof, takes a huge flame burst right there, and probably will just have to retreat. There is a battle group going up in the base. I think Barton might actually be trying to beat Talisman with the same strategy Talisman used to beat him. Maybe he'll just go straight into battle group and double ISG, since that's quite good. Now he's getting healing first, but we won't be seeing a looks this game. Second combat engineer squad also on its way.
Good and ready. Infantry attacking in force.
Heavy fortification now available. Pioneers standing by. Enemy infantry!
Flamethrower gets away narrowly. Conscripts are going to win a couple engagements up here. These Fox Grenadiers are too wounded to win these engagements. Kind of a late grenade dodge there, but actually now I'm not sure those conscripts will win that. They'll win this though. Stern Pyro set up in green cover, so that'll be annoying to deal with. There's already a tier 2 up though, so Maxim is likely on its way. SDG upgrades on these Fox Grenadiers should be able to win against the conscripts south. Oh, he does hit the mine, but he doesn't get suppressed, and he only takes 1 model loss, so that was kind of a waste of that mine. Unfortunate. Tier 3 going up, actually. Might even be skipping the Maxim and just go straight for a T-70.
Capture complete. No enemy activity.
Try and hit Barton hard with a early light tank.
Squad back. Target secured. Field
Heavy machine gun group are ready for action.
Hit more fucking targets. Contact. Full on fire. Flank. Prepare for orders.
Whoa. Thanks for the host, AE. I think AE was just casting the, I want to say Sedilio and Brosris. He was casting one of the round 4 series. Thanks, AE, for covering that.
Eyes up. Stop it. Come on in.
And welcome to the conclusion, the thrilling conclusion of Talisman vs. Barton, if you're coming from Sedilio's stream.
Ready.
It's currently 1-1.
Waffen reports. Fallschirmjäger ready for deployment.
Send your orders. Grenadiers operational.
It actually only plays the cool music if it's like a lot of viewers, though. I have like a cool little thing, cute little thing set up where it plays cooler music if it's like more viewers. Because I'm so professional.
Anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
Ready.
Ivan. Rakettenwerfer out. Man, Barton buys early AT. If you're ever against Barton, you can probably just go super hard infantry aggression against him, because he like is guaranteed gonna get some kind of AT unit at 8 minutes. By 8 minutes, he always has an AT gun. Doesn't seem to matter what faction. Here it makes sense, but even when it doesn't make sense, he'll still do it. So, good tip. There is, of course, a T-70 on the field.
Effective fire. Target in sight. Ready for deployment. Time color. Grenadiers ready. Grenadiers ready.
STGs brute forcing their conscripts out of, not brute forcing, they use an incendiary grenade. They're forced from the house. Get away mostly clean though. Maxim scares off the Volksgrenadiers. He will of course have to try and keep that Maxim from taking that house somehow in order to be able to hold on to this fuel point. Not sure that's going to happen though. And Talisman is surprisingly effective at map control using a 4-cons build when he doesn't take Molotovs even. He just puts them in cover. Gets a lot of really good work done. He's got a really good conscript micro, I guess. Just knows exactly how to use them. Get good map control even without giving them any giving them that upgrade. Pretty impressive actually, especially since he doesn't get a Maxim all that early. He gets it, you know, quite late after his T-70 and still manages to get the ooh, wow, that snipe, that really hurts. I can't believe that just happened. It just peeked around that corner and boom, dead Volksgrenadiers.
Crew, stand ready.
Contact! Small arms fire!
Here.
Interesting tier 4 placement. That's a little risky almost. I feel like an AT gun could get a line on that from like, I don't know, I might have to actually get into red cover to be in range. Usually people put it over here by the fuel because it has the advantage of being a more defensive position that's harder to attack, and it actually defends a more important point. But I guess Barton would rather go for victory point defense.
Command has been set.
Pretty edgy though. I don't know if that's gonna come back to haunt him. We actually are gonna see pretty heavy tier 2 from Talisman. He's going with a mortar and 2 Maxims. And you might see him go with a Zis to try and punish this.
Deployed.
I don't know.
Ready for orders.
Once he's got his tier 4 out, Barton goes with an ISG. And he'll start bombarding this position, I suspect.
Receiving enemy fire! Run! Fight back! Reloading! Keep shooting! Target secured! Grenadiers ready. Crew ready!
Enemy infantry.
Enemy flanking us! Battle promotion! Grenadiers ready! Move back! Flanking attack!
Makes an attempt for the cutoff, doesn't work out. MG-34 is being bombarded by this Soviet mortar. It's not an amazing mortar, but it's doing the thing it's supposed to do. MG will have to retreat soon.
Rounds complete! Found
And Barton has chosen Luftwaffe, so we may actually see some Fallschirmjäger. Yep, wow. I called that.
under attack!
Nice mine, forces an instant retreat there. Tier 4 has been revealed by conscripts making an attempt for the central VP. Where are they? Oh, they're down here. Okay. Fallschirmjäger dropped in base. And maybe he'll try and set up some kind of flank north. It's tough for Barton to break through this Maxim wall. He's got one pointed at the fuel and one pointed at this area. So we'll have to take a pretty wide
Return fire. Return fire.
path to get behind those Maxims, and it's littered with mines as well. Pretty tough to crack the north fuel at this rate. But the ISG will probably help with that a little bit. Takes out the sandbags. T-70 also has slowed down a little bit. It did pick up a lucky wipe earlier, but not doing too much now. It's a little bit scared of the Rakettenwerfer. Barton seems to have a pretty good idea where that T-70 is. Also, I'm keeping that Raquette Morpher pointed at it. Lands one shot. Pretty painful mortar hit. That flamethrower is going to be a problem. Oh, that ISG shot, though. Oh, that could be a wipe. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Maxim forces Fallschirmjäger to retreat. They take one loss. Get 3 kills. Pretty okay. First engagement for them, I guess. T-70 in danger again. 2 shots from that Rakettenwerfer. That Rakettenwerfer has an uncanny knack for finding that T-70 and forcing it off the battlefield. Probably the T-70's own fault for just kind of hanging out in the exact same spot all the time. Not really rotating north. Nice cutoff maneuver by Barton as well. He actually managed to get the north cutoff for a couple seconds, slowing his opponent's resources a little bit. Talisman, of course, has gone Armored Assault again, and I think he may just go straight from T-70 to IS-2 this time. He's only 4 CPs away. Probably going to get that out, and it'll be pretty tough for Barton to stop. A little wipe potential here, unless he just ignores them. Never mind, they'll be fine. T-70 moving to engage once again. Grenadiers take the house. A couple retreats from both sides. Rakettenwerfer is pointed the exact same spot. T-70 drives right back into it and takes damage again. That's going to be like a Vet 5 Rakettenwerfer by the end of this game at this rate. T-70 just keeps driving right in front of it. Soviet mortar has 2 kills. It's tearing it up. Oh, 3 kills. And Vet 2. It's alright. It's doing its job. Done a lot of damage as Vet 2. It's one of those indirect fire units where if you only have one, you don't get like a lot of kills, but it does a lot of damage. But if you get 2, then they actually start getting a lot of kills because they're more likely to hit already damaged units and finish them off. But either way, they're useful. Why T-3485 indeed? I don't know. He didn't have too much success doing this last game. Of course, he was against Barton's Oster, not his OKW, and arguably it wasn't even the wrong choice. He just kind of lost all of his infantry. And maybe played a little too defensively. I don't think it's a bad choice, honestly. He can win with this. And it's a pretty excellent counter, actually, to a Panzer IV, so... yeah, sure, why not? And Katyusha... sure. Against what he was up against before when he had no infantry left, I didn't think Katyusha was a good idea. I think he needed to go all in on tanks, but this time it makes sense. There's a Tier 4 he could shoot at right there. There's ISGs and stuff. It generally just makes more sense to go Katyusha against OKW because of their trucks. So, I'm okay with that. I think Talisman is in a pretty good spot. VPs are dead even though. It's definitely too early to call the game for either of these players. Nobody's really lost much other than a Volksgrenadier squad. I'm not sure anything has been wiped.
Under fire! Panzer engaging! Medium Panzer upgrade!
Yeah, nothing. Nothing has died except for one Volksgrenadier squad. Good unit preservation from both players. As far as kills, it's also super even. Yeah, close game. Very close game.
Enemy forces are neutralizing.
Everything just dead even. Hear a lot of explosions. I think there might be a flamethrower squad wiped here. Kettenwerfer's moving up. Scaring off the T-34. Flamethrower does get away though. Panzer IV took a pretty good amount of damage. Fuchsia firing at the Raketen. And actually wiping a Volksgrenadier squad, I think. Maybe the T-34 helped. I'm not sure how that happened, but the Volksgrenadiers there are dead. These Volksgrenadiers also in a little bit of damage. Nice pickup for Talisman. That now puts him 2 wipes in the lead. The Panzer IV doesn't feel safe trading, although he would have been fine, actually. That was kind of a little bluff by Talisman. He doesn't have AT grenades. He could afford them. He hasn't purchased them yet. So that Panzer IV actually could have killed the T-70 right there, but of course that would have been a very risky gamble, so I don't blame Barton for not doing so.
IS-2 heavy tanks are now available to crush the enemy.
Those Obersoldaten are so strong that he just picked up that like boulder and just hurled it in the air. It's like a 400-pound chunk of stone. He's just like juggling with it or something. Ouch. Wow! That almost got wiped from like pretty high health, I think. Jeez. That was brutal. Thought he was gonna lose that.
Relay orders! We now stand at 300 points.
That's right, it's not OP yet. If it had done like 1 more damage, then it would be OP. 3 kills is fine, wiping a squad not fine.
Taking fire!
It's a very fine line.
Anti-tank rockets on the field.
Assembled and ready.
Grenadiers back to full strength.
Piles have to retreat. You can get a lot of work done with a T-70. Even a T-70 that repeatedly drives into a Kettenwerfer, apparently. It's got 16 kills in Vet 3, and it is just walking down the south, no problems. Panzer IV doesn't feel comfortable chasing. Maybe he's afraid of mines, or I don't know what he's afraid of, but map control looking great for Talisman for sure. But Barton, it does have his VP, and he has his fuel, and as Overcommando West, that's often all you need. As long as you can survive until you've got a bunch of Vet 5 units and super heavy tanks, you'll be alright. So hopefully Talisman doesn't fall into the trap of playing too defensively this game, and he'll start making things happen. He has gone SU-85 instead of the second T-34 this time, getting that a little earlier. Bundle grenade has heavy damage, but doesn't wipe anything. Looks like more planes being called in here, and stern pilots take quite a lot of damage. And then they die. I don't know. That one, see, that's not fine. 3 would have been okay. That was too much. That is just brutal. That does so much damage. I can't believe that ability. And it doesn't seem to always do that. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it really does anything, and other times the squad just disappears. Good God. See, that time, that squad probably should have got wiped, and they're fine. I don't understand. I don't get it. They were like pretty much dead, and then the plane totally missed, and then it's like, okay, I'm all good. All good here.
Pioneer Cooper is ready for action.
Plane's down. Pretty painful though. Lost his stern pilots, has to repurchase them. Here come the Over and Fallschirmjäger laser beams, gunning down a red cover Maxim. Oh no! Oof! That point blank Katyusha barrage. These wipes just won't stop. Barton is bleeding. Very first volley, and the Overs sold out, and the squad was just gone.
Prepare yourselves.
Tier 4 is down to half, by the way. One more Katyusha barrage and a T-34 or SU-85 or anything really, just kind of looking at it the wrong way, and that's going to go down. Uh-oh. Oh, he just parked right in front of 2 Ricketten workers. He does react in time, gets to safety, but I think he might lose that Maxim. Nope. Gets away clean. Nothing too serious. This Ricketten's up to Vet 3 now. Almost Vet 4, and that's going to be a MVP Ricketten soon. And I am starting to wonder what Barton is planning for his next fuel purchase. 200 fuel in the bank, he's got a lot of options. Might be thinking King Tiger can be a little bit risky with an SU-85 on the field and the threat of mediums being spammed, but it would be an excellent pick against the IS-2, I think. Probably not going to go Anther. I feel like he would have done that already. Don't really think he's going to go flak half-track either. Although shooting down those planes would be nice. If it actually can reliably do that, I don't know if it can or not. Those planes arrive and start shooting pretty fast. Not enough team weapons on the other... I don't know, maybe he could go Stuka. But I think King Tiger's probably the safe bet. That's my guess. Stuka would have a small chance of being able to kill the Katyusha, which might be nice. One Stuka barrage can like one-shot this. Rocket artillery battles.
Standing by. Contact! Unknown force! Hostile engaging! Contact!
Hi, Victator. It's my pleasure.
We have fallen
It is a shame that you missed the live event, but there are videos on YouTube if there are series that you just absolutely have to see. But don't worry, the best is yet to come. The semifinals are going to be right after this game.
Don't you break on me!
Send orders! Relay orders!
Achtung! Dann you
Prepare yourselves!
Contact! Return fire!
Ooh, that T-70 could be in trouble.
Under attack!
Barton can pull off some sort of bait right here.
Incoming orders!
He obviously wants to. Nope. Talisman's not taking that bait. Not taking that bait, he knows.
Ready for action. Send orders. Taking fire! Taking fire!
Enemy flanking us!
All ready! What are your orders? Under attack!
Ouch. Moore's got 4 kills.
Excellent shot!
Wow! That time the plane got shot down like instantly by the Panzer IV and didn't really kill anything, so it's kind of a little bit inconsistent, I think.
Infantry group lost!
T-70 goes down left side. Finally, Barton finds it with those Rakettans. Nice pickup. Wish I caught it on camera.
Return fire! Return fire!
Pier 4 is about to be destroyed. Down it goes.
Group command has been lost.
I don't think Barton wanted any Tier 4 units anyway. Maybe another squad of Obers would have been nice, but he does lose the defensive gun on the center VP, so that does hurt a little bit.
Under attack!
Supply hub Ketter is ready for us.
Achtung! Prepare for action!
Mechanized going up in base. King Tiger's not too far away, but he needs to keep a fuel point under his control. He doesn't have the north or west fuel points. Relative his base, I should say. Right or left, maybe.
Command hub craft has been converted into the headquarters building.
And now, airborne assault is being called in. I don't know if I've seen this ability all that frequently, and I don't know what it does. Doesn't seem like it really does anything, honestly. I mean, there's infantry in the circle, but nothing's happening to them. I don't know, I don't get it. I mean, it's 200 munitions. I feel like something should happen.
We are down to 75 points.
Did I miss it? Was there some kind of super damage somewhere? Okay, I guess it's over. And I don't know. I don't know what that does. I mean, I know you can reinforce in the circle, but that's kind of like there weren't even any Fallschirmjäger squads in the circle. Powerful cannons. That seems like a stretch. That didn't do much.
Reduced to 300 points.
There's the IS-2. Oh, there has to be vehicles in the circle? Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Guess Barton just... I don't know. I feel like there was a... I feel like the Su-85 was in the circle. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Here comes the IS-2. I think the Panzer IV is going to die. Oh, no. That was a Vet 4P4. That hurts. That really hurts, and the King Tiger's kind of needed that. He kind of needed that to support his KT. It'll be tough for a KT to win on its own. And he's only got 57 points left. I think Talisman just took the game. Probably just took the series. Wait, halfway through the planes do AT passes? But only if there are vehicles present? That's so dumb. You can easily just get out of the circle. Okay, now I think that ability is dumb again. Now I feel like that is 200 munitions for that? Really? Who's just sitting in the circle waiting for their tanks to die? Nobody. Katyusha barrage coming in. I think Barton is done. Looks like he's done. One more flame burst. Not successfully add insult to injury.
We have fallen to 25 points.
Okay, that's going to be the game for sure, which means Talisman advances to the semifinals. Congratulations to Talisman. You can probably just fast forward the rest of this because I don't want to make the players wait any further. I want the semifinals to begin because I already forced them all to just sit and wait for this game to be finished. So there it is. GG. Well played, Talisman, and the semifinals are going to begin shortly. Without further ado, let's jump into those.